Just watch the muzzle, okay?
Yes, I'll take care of the guys.
Sometimes these
Are you ready?
things need to be more honed in and ingrained.
Stand by.
Like not breaking a 180 and not having a finger on the trigger. These things that for someone new to practice shooting, they'd have to learn before it becomes like breathing. Now that it is like breathing, there's just that extra element of exertion that you need to focus on otherwise.
If you've never overexerted yourself in this manner before, it's quite. What's the word for this?
You want that person to take it, be able to incorporate the fact that you need to think about this. You can't just let it be a natural element. So, I'm kind of running out of things because a lot of this is about the brutalities that you shot with. But one thing I want to ask you is more related to what do you, based on the equipment you're given, and the fact that there is that limitation that you've been utilizing modified kits that have been doing so. If you have the ability to use any
The most important thing is using kit that you are familiar with. People get into the nuances of, you know, A product is better than B product by some small margin of percentage or something, and that part is not that important. The most important is how well you know how to use it.
So in that case, for you personally, what would that be?
Let's
An
go!
AR-15 sword, because America. And as for pistols, I have the most time behind either a CZ style pistol or 2011.
Does it count?
But that's probably the price of my training compared to CZ or a Spectre 5 pistol.
Anything will work if you've trained with it enough.
So one thing I also wanted to ask is,
For a match, I've shot them. I've shot other people at range, like range days and stuff.
and it's the familiarity similar to an AR-15.
Just
From what I can tell, yes. There were some times where the magazine didn't drop freely, and I wasn't sure if I had to press the magazine release a certain way or if my hand was the way. Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to think of what else.
go!
Well, what about
It would work fine. It was in the moment, didn't know what brand it was. I normally shoot an aim point, but a red dot is basically the same. Until you get into other aspects outside of shooting.
So for a brutality mode, just having that dot.
Unload, show clear.
Yeah, the targets are within a distance that a red dot is. Actually,
Muscle
quite
down.
preferred.
Muscle down.
There's a lot of shooting from unconventional positions, and I think having
You get one
something like
procedure,
an
okay?
LVBO
What?
would be
You threw
disadvantageous.
the red one,
Is that especially
actually
for
twice.
stages where
For twice?
Yes, you threw red, black, red.
I wouldn't really think of it
Okay.
Okay.
as far as like
Sorry
your,
for that, but
trajectory as having, because whether you're over or under by a couple inches, I don't think it's that big on these targets. But having a sight picture or the eye box that's not forgiving, you're in so many awkward positions that it would take a long time to get a sight picture.
okay, so this is more about the versatility of getting behind the optic. It's not
Correct.
about what the optic can do for you based on precision. Because from what I'm understanding is it's not about the precision, it's about just getting that precision.
Right.
Any harm.
If you don't want to spin
get your holster full of much and put it out. And another thing you'll see is
dots on both the rifles and the pinions. So the Holocene 509 is a handgun. Simply because if it rains, if you end up in the mud, if you get mud in your emitter, you lose your dot, totally. And then some people will put suppressor sights so there's a backup, but I don't. I'm running a closed emitter dot.
One more shot, kneeling!
In principle, unless it completely goes down, the worst that can happen is I get water and mud smeared on it, so I can wipe it off. And in fact, with a dot, you don't actually need a good use of the dot necessarily, because if you're shooting with 2 eyes open, you see enough through the go, and the rest of it you're if you cover it up, and we do that as a training thing sometimes. I mean, the first generation red dots were like that. You couldn't see through them. You had to shoot with 2 eyes open, you relied on your brain superposed to the edges. And we do that as a training thing sometimes. Stick a sticker or something.
Let's go!
Draw!
Would you say that's helped pretty well with Yes, absolutely. Because sometimes you end up in a situation where you can't necessarily fully see through the sight because of the way that your body sits, the way that VTAC is set up. Sometimes what you can end up with is seeing the target through your left eye and the reticle through your right eye. Because sometimes managing to see through the dot at the target isn't easy.
Best
or sometimes
time.
you've got a situation where
Well
it's
done.
uncomfortable.
Thank you.
Range is clear!
Okay, ready for final Martin.
Sorry,
Hi,
quick chat
1,
that went in the way of
1,
our
5,
conversation.
then 4,
One thing I
4.
wanted to ask you was also, you have an
Okay, Martin, this
Yes.
is your score. You have 1 miss on target.
one of the Polenar
one
guys
miss.
said, bloke is
This is your score.
laughing as an airsoft.
Thank you.
gun.
One
I'm
minute.
just gonna aim it. So what are you? So
Yeah.
it's,
Good job.
Thank you.
so
And of course there has been significant shift from military surplus and airsoft stuff to supporting Finnish military and sport shooters and events like this.
Thank you so much. I have
Zange
no
aufmachen,
further questions.
aufmachen.
Unless you have something
Ganz
to
rein,
say,
ganz
I'll
rein.
happily do so. I want to leave you
Sehr
be
gut.
and allow you to
Sehr gut.
recuperate for tomorrow because you have 5 stages remaining.
Zange
in the morning,
abling.
which
Yeah.
will be happily commentating. But yes, thank you so much for being here. Hopefully we'll see you again tomorrow in the afternoon. Talk about the match and how it went. Thank you so much.
Thank
Wish
you.
the best of luck.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Zange mitnehmen, Zange mitnehmen. Come,
That was Yuri from Verstaleka. I'm gonna perfect this at some point, and I'm
Sehr
probably
gut,
gonna
sehr
be
gut.
sending you voice messages at some point with
Noch
me
2
naming it
Minuten.
and seeing how that goes. We'll take a small break and lead on to teching over what's going on with the sponsors so far.
Abling. Komm schon, komm schon, komm schon, komm schon, komm schon. Los, 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 los. Durchatmen. Jawohl.
Good. Are you ready? Stand by.
On that stage. There is a stage tomorrow, I think it's a blind stage that's involving going inside of a tunnel. So that I think definitely benefit a short person. I'm trying to think about I actually don't know about any of the other stages.
Well, regardless, we'll see how you do tomorrow morning. I
too.
will be rooting for you to get some really
Thank you. Yeah, maybe I'll just dive head first, not even try to go the window, just go for it. I gotta throw the rifle in first.
yourself.
Yeah. No.
Rifle can't come with you.
No. Well,
Legs,
well, I was thinking maybe if you threw the rifle, because you're not going to throw it in the first car, you just go through it. If you threw the rifle through the window into the second car, that would be...
Well, I hope Jig is not listening because it's a forward rifle. You're saying that you're going to
throw your Russian AK. In the US, that's worth like $4 grand. So, yeah. Oh, whoops. Dig up your AK, Jig. Sorry.
Thank you. We'll see you later tomorrow after you finish. 90 seconds. We got this. I wish you best of luck.
Thank you, Aaron. Appreciate it.
Once again, that was PSR. We're going to take a short break. We'll continue to see how the Spectre are doing.
We got this. Just a little more. Up in the steer, hammer down. Post it. Great time, man. Great time.
It's.
We shall see.
We shall see.
Next. Go. Who's next? Come on over.
We are nearing the end of day one of Lynx comparison 2024.
Jawohl, Martin!
Sehr gut. Schneller, schneller, schneller. Komm, einfach pull, pull, pull. Come on.
Tarczę przez produkt.
Okay, let's start. Take a pistol.
We are now looking at stage 6, rope traversal with the sponsor squad. Sponsored by Meprolight. Currently, we're just seeing the end of one of the stages.
Okay, Martin,
That was Martin Thaler from Mexico.
It's not for big guys.
Not for armored guys. Okay, both hands.
Touching the wall.
Limits are, but on
Shooter,
on
are you ready?
repeated paces that usually
Stand by.
leads to an injury. So as with any like lifestyle change, you need to make it routine. It's not like magic wand that now I did that one thing and then I'm good to go. You need to change the way you see the training, that it becomes the part of yourself on a regular basis.
Yeah, that's one thing I'm quite poor at without enough motivation, maintaining consistency. But I'm sure, having been to Lynx Brutality 2024 and commentating on what I want to do it, it's given me, at least for now, the motivation to at least exercise to shoot a match, regardless of whether I do. I think it'll take me quite a few number of years and quite a big life change or a lifestyle change to get to your level at the very least, considering all the stuff you've done, everything you've been through. I've got one last question before I leave you be and enjoy the rest of the evening. How do you think you've done so far? How do you think you've done having
I think I definitely performed under my own normal level. No excuses. This time I just sucked. I
If clear,
had the
slide
few
forward.
stupid mistakes.
Yes.
And
Up. Out.
yeah.
Just out
But
of the window.
even though
Okay.
you know, I was a bit frustrated today, but
Give me the rifle.
at the end I don't care.
Here's
I
the
had
rifle, it's on sale.
such a good, I had such a good and fun time, and the stages were so awesome. So if I didn't beat you, so mission accomplished, and I'm somewhere.
That's too
like
small
in,
of a car for me.
50% or
We
even
go for the
below.
pistol now.
That's like
You did very well, you know?
On the camera.
Thanks so much, Harry. Thank you so much. One on your belt. Next time.
Unload, show clear.
in August, coming August. And
Poster.
by the way, the next batch of tickets is coming to sale on 29th. So
Thank you.
Okay. Good job.
of May.
Of May.
Next week.
Oh wow. So get ready for when they're
Ammunition is expensive. Tjaskade autos.
Jetzt nehmen wir einfach mal Stefan Pick-up.
Ja, wirklich.
What would you recommend someone, not me per se, because there's a certain uniqueness to that, what would you recommend someone who wants to get into being a YouTuber, or even being more specifically a gun tuber, to do, and how would you get them to motivate themselves to continue?
Do it for you because you want to do it. Make the stuff that interests you. Don't try and force it. Don't try and chase the market, particularly if you're doing it as a hobby, which it would be to start with. I mean, new channels getting off the ground now are doing something unique, and it's always guys that are driven and they're doing it for themselves, for their own reasons. They're making content that they would like to watch if someone else was making it. That's kind of been our philosophy, and also it's like it doesn't matter if people like it.
Okay, shooter, are you ready?
Ready.
Stand by.
Do it for yourself, for your own reasons. Don't go in very big expectations. Oh, I'm going to do this. This time I want to have so many subscribers and things, and that way lies doing silly things like paying for fake subscribers and things like that.
Let's go! Come on, Martin!
Is it not resting on his foot?
Is it? I think we were told we were supposed to rest.
I think Sapiens.
Let's go, run!
Because I got a 6 penalty. Because
Use your way!
lightly
Use
touched
your
the
way!
side of the table, and I was totally unaware of this.
Go!
At the end and we told,
Go! Nicely done! Go!
Yeah, the RO called it. Legally happened. Yeah. It is what it is. Yeah.
I want to ask on top of that, it's the collaboration side between
Go!
you have to think that it happens.
Go! Yeah, go, pull it! Okay! Yeah, go! Come on, you got this, man! Nice and easy,
Never felt embarrassed with collaboration. It was because it's been something that I wanted to do. I've done it.
Yeah, to finish the low shot there! And fear, armor down, poster!
With my nerdy.
And clean. Best time, 93.
Thank you. You told me to. You told me to.
Best time.
Thank you.
So, sir, you are ready for time for Martin? Okay, time 9:3.17. Best time.
If anything, it's for the hobbies.
Martin, your score? Best time.
Approve.
In my case,
I'll take that. Thank you.
You are the best.
over the years, reasonable, with fairly significant amount of our own money into it, in terms of buying things to show and tell and going places. Because at times the income generated has not been sufficient.
Thank you.
Ich sehe dich einfach hinten laufen, wollte einfach gemütlich vorgehen und dann machst du wieder aus. Volle Punkte.
We are here in the day 2. I'm joined by Martin Thaler. You did an amazing job here. Everybody was cheering for you.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it worked out well for me. The RO told me to beat the current best stage time, and I did as I said. So, like on this one, I got lucky and go fast and got all the hits that I needed. So, I'm happy about that. Yeah.
Do you have any mods on your rifle?
Mods on my rifle? Yeah, like the only normal parts on the rifle is the barrel and the bolt carrier, and everything else is custom. So I used to work for Brownells, and I'm still teaming up with them. So I just took all the parts that I wanted in my build, and it's basically a custom rifle. It's geared towards the reliability. So it's not like a race gun, not for sport shooting, but it's for this type of events.
Yeah, it's a special event for sure. I wanted to ask your overall experience here.
Well, extremely great. I've been here last year, and I felt like this was a very welcoming change up for me, because I used to do sport shooting, IPC shooting a lot, and it was really cool to also test myself in these kind of environments. I'm here with Stefan also, that I think you talked to before.
Yeah, I heard that you listened to some nice songs and driving all over here from Austria.
Yeah, we were vibing to some gunship and stuff like this. But yeah, we used to do a video before where he's got a military law enforcement background, and I'm the sport guy. And so we did a battle kind of military special forces versus IPC shooter. And this was kind of the opposite way. Okay, now I'm in more his environment. But at the end of it all, it was not a battle between us. It was just having a really great time, enjoying the people, and the guys in the squad are really cheering you up all the time. It's they're not trying to push you down, not envy of you. They just go all the time.
Even if you're in the same group, you cheer for another. That's important, Have fun and make new friendships.
Yeah, sure. It's also like all the media coverage by this event. It's like crazy. It's like compared to other sports events, like in the shooting arena, it's a whole different level. So it's crazy, like how they made.
So far, this is proper top of it, yeah?
Yeah, for sure.
We're gonna see you at the next one?
Yeah, sure. Next, I guess I'm gonna crawl through some holes again. So we'll see how that works out.
Okay. Best of luck, and yeah, thanks for chatting with me, and see you next year.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Polenar Tactical, brought to you by IWA Outdoor Classics and Europe Pro. We're going to continue the uncontroversial side of me not talking too much by allowing both Forgotten Weapons and a new guest, Giga from Polenar Tactical, and also the match director of Lynx from 2024, to carry on not only commentating on what's left of the sponsor squad, but also maybe a few more questions that Ian has prepared on my behalf. Giga, take it away.
So, Giga, tell me, what's your involvement in Lynx? How do you know about it?
Well, I am one of the main organizers. My job is to come up with these stages, so stage designs, safety, organization, and even stage props. So the tunnel that we are watching right now, I actually built it at home one day before pre-match. Yeah, it was kind of frantic, but I'm super happy to see that it's working, nothing broke, and people are enjoying it.
It was really interesting. This is being run as a blind stage, so the shooters don't know what's inside.
So clear. Okay, slide forward to the holster.
A little bit, it's probably going to leak out. People aren't supposed to talk about it after they shoot it, but people will. But it doesn't really help you much to know what's in there. I mean, we can tell the people watching here.
Oh yeah, of course.
So what's inside that tunnel?
So that tunnel is filled with different kind of lengths of rope that are holding some plastic pipes. And the thing is that the obstacles are made in a way that if you run quickly through it, you will get stuck. But if you keep your head cool, you think about it, you move stuff away, actually everyone can go through it, even like the biggest professionals.
Thankfully, I've had a lot of help from my co-commentators, but right now, we're starting this last stage. It's Martin Thaler from Magpul. Let's see how he does.
Range Scott! Shooter ready!
If you don't recall, he's going to have to shoot 4 times on 2 steals.
1, 2, 3, 4.
followed by moving the water weight all the way around the stage, coming back to do the same thing again. Doing a pretty good job so far. Hopefully no misses. The more misses he has, the more time gets wasted. That was perfect. Carrying on with the water weight. This time he's going to have to get up the rope to the spot, be able to touch the spot, and then he can come back down and move the water weight back to the table. A little bit of difficulty. Problem is he's carrying his own body weight and 12 kilos worth of kit.
Fuck.
We're struggling a bit here. It's not easy.
Come on.
You could probably do this pretty easily if he wasn't wearing or participating in the division right now.
Is it?
It's monstrous for him. He's decided to give it to that. But he's technically forgotten the weight. I'm not sure if Yara knows that. Oh, he's just reminded him. He's taking up his time. He's still pretty good for time though. Don't know what penalty he's going to get for not being able to traverse the rope. So we're on strong hand. He's done it. One more. He needs to go up the ladder. And up the ladder.
Good, good. Almost there. Be good. Down.
He's coming back right to the end. Last bit. Weak hand. 4 shots. He might have to reload. There he goes. Not much time left.
2, 3, 4.
There we go. He's done it. He's finished the Brutality 2024. Great accomplishment.
Time? Yeah. Good job.
Definitely chuffed they can take off all that weight. Done it in 2 minutes and 13 seconds. Martin Thaler from Meprolight.
Nou ja, thank you. Nice. Thanks, guys.
Very smooth run up to the fact that he wasn't able to traverse the rope, but he did put a lot of effort. Looks like he's already on the 3rd aperture. Not sure how much time has gone by.
Super, Martin. Martin, gib Gas! Jawohl, jawohl.
Competitors this morning have been going through this. Oh, he's made it through. He's now on the pistol. I think only about a minute and a bit has passed. Whilst we are watching.
Bist du deppert? Super!
Welcome Ian Got a Weapon to the commentation. I'll wait for you to get your headphones on. You might want to, well, if you can hit through your intake, bro. That's great. So right now we're watching
it had a.
Jetzt nochmal Gas geben! Super! Gib noch einmal alles! Jawohl!
Yep. Now the nice thing here is, even if the electricity doesn't work perfectly for everyone, it's still a challenging labyrinth to get through. Mud.
Super! Woo!
It may not look like a lot here, but that up and down movement, like step over, around, you can't get up any momentum because you're constantly
1:08.60! New record! Thank you.
Very true.
Especially if your hydration bag falls out of your backpack.
Yes, hopefully
One
someone
thing
else
people
noticed
don't really plan their gear around is snagging stuff on wires and obstacles. So backpacks, pistol mags on the back, it's very common to see people get hung up on.
Especially if it's more than 12 kilos like this kid.
Maschine! Okay. Thank you! Thank you! Thank you!